Now, how much money do I need to start trading Forex with? Now, that's a question most of you guys have actually asked me multiple times. So what's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your boy Vitola back in today's video. So what I'm going to be doing in today's video, I'm going to be answering this question, and actually I'll be sharing some of my personal experience because this could possibly help you out in your trading career. Okay, so if you guys like the video, please thumbs up this video for the YouTube algorithm, smash that subscribe button, and you can actually turn on the notification bell to actually get notified whenever we have a new banger coming through. Okay, so let's slide into the video without any further ado. Now, as you guys can see in this screen recording, this is the small account that I was actually working on. So this was $100 and I doubled it already. So $100 is basically about 360,000 Ugandan shillings. But what I'm just trying to show you guys is that something is actually possible. So I was able to double up the $100, as you guys can see in this screen recording, to $200 plus in 1 week. So let's get into this. So first things first is you have to understand your goals. Why am I coming into trading? Do you want to make it a full-time career, or you just want to keep it a side hustle, right? So that's the first thing. Now, to a person who actually wants to make this a full-time career, just like what other people do, then that's a different case. So actually the money, the starting capital that you actually have to start up with is a little bit more than someone who is going to do this as a side hustle. Why? Because when you want to do this as a full-time job, you want to make some good profits. You want to make some good money off for motivation and to keep you going. Okay, you're not this type of a trader who is actually going to come in for a few days or weeks and you lose the motivation and you're out. Nope. But when you actually have a reasonable bigger capital, remember your returns are a bit bigger as compared to someone who is trading on a smaller account. Okay, now let me share an experience with you. So there is this thing that we actually see on YouTube, and I personally have actually done this. Flipping up small accounts. Let's say it's $100, let's say it's even less, flipping those accounts and turning them into big amounts. Now that's possible, but I wouldn't recommend that when you want to start trading, start with only $100 or start with something less as $100. No, due to the fact that I'm actually able to flip that account doesn't mean that it's actually fine to start trading with $100. No. Why? Now on $100, your returns are really so small as compared to someone who actually wants to make this a full-time job. Okay, because if I'm actually trading on $100, let's say I'm looking at a target of $2 to $5 a day, that's reasonably so small as compared to someone who wants to make this a full-time job. Okay, on the other hand, you can actually be in position to flip the small account. Let's say it's $100 and you want to flip it up to $500, even up to $1,000. It's possible, but when you're actually trading on a smaller account or an account with a smaller deposit, you possibly have to do aggressive trading for you to be in position to actually flip it around. Okay, so what I can say is, for someone who actually wants to start trading, let's say someone wants to really do this full time, first things first, you have to get the money together and get something up. Get something up, because it's like any other business. You literally can't start up any business let's say with $100. Let's say it's drop shipping, let's say all those internet businesses, it still needs some good investment. So let's say you were to start up with $1,000. That's okay, because on $1,000 you would look at a smaller target. Let's say you have a target of about $10 up to $20 a day, though you can actually be able to even make up to $100 on $1,000, right? But that doesn't guarantee you that okay, this is now I have my $1,000 and I want to make $100 daily. No, that doesn't make sense too. So whole thing is, when you are actually trying to make this a full-time job, the amount that you are starting up with should actually be more than someone who wants to do this as a part-time job. Now let me show you an example. So we have these people who actually do this as a side hustle. being in position to do this as a side hustle, you could actually start up, let's say, with $500 or even $100. But on $100 you could make some small amount, or maybe on $500 you could make some small amount. But this is not your basis, this is not your basis. Like, you aren't giving it a lot of focus as compared to your full-time job. Okay, you are basically not giving it focus. You are looking at smaller returns, or maybe sometime to come when the returns are consistent, you can actually be able to make it a full-time job. Okay, so basically what I can say is, when you are doing this as a side hustle on the other side, you can start small. You can start small and see how the consistency grows up. Okay, so again, one thing that I actually want to share with you guys is, in trading, that capital may not matter, but what you have in your head, the investment in trading most especially is the skill set. How good are you at trading? How good have you mastered your trading strategy? Do you feel like you are really in position to use this strategy to do magic around? Or maybe you are this type of a trader who is coming in with $10,000 and all of a sudden you are blowing that amount. Nope, you don't have to be that type of a trader. So the whole thing that I want to bring up to you guys is, what do you have in your head? Are you really good at your strategy? Are you good with your emotions? Do you allow emotions to play around, or you are this type of a consistent trader who doesn't allow to be taken by emotions? So that's really so crucial in trading. So in trading, what I can share with you guys is, your skill set is really so important, regardless whether you are going to do this as a full-time job or you are going to do this as a part-time job, just a side hustle. Because at the end of the day, I don't want you to be this type of a trader that, okay, I actually started trading on this and this happened, or maybe I blew up my amount. Why? Because you are really not so good at what you are doing. So what I can say is, you can actually invest in some education, learn many things, learn some good winning strategies before you can actually even start trading with the amount that you are planning to start up with. Nope, learn something, master something, learn a new strategy, backtest your strategy whenever you're free, so that when you are actually in position to start trading on your real account, you are good to go. Now let me share an experience. In the previous week, I was actually looking at an account of $100, just like how you guys can see in here. So I started up this account with $100, but in my first week, I was actually able to double up the account. So that's basically doing 100% in 1 week. Now facts are, you can't find these returns in any other business, and either way, in trading, that's aggressive trading. But I was actually able to flip the account. It's actually now 200 plus, because I'll check and I'll actually put a screenshot here. But whole thing is, I was actually able to flip up the account in just 1 week. So it means if I was actually trading on $1,000, that's about 1,000 flipped already, So this basically can't be done by every trader, not really. But what do I have in my head actually supports me to do such magic. So one thing I know is, you guys can actually be better. So the final word in here is, you can actually learn, become a better trader before you go for your real trading account. Okay, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video and found a lot of value, and I will see you guys in another video. I'm out.